go to Dan Bongino.
Wait, Bong?
Dan Bongos.
Dan Bongo.
Dan Bongino. This guy's really
About the First Amendment.
shooting up the charts in
Second.
terms of
He's really
the right-wing
subsidized.
talk. Yeah, he's heavily subsidized, this guy. Did he write this op-ed, or did he is he just talking about it? Here he is. He's going to drop a truth bomb on us about the asylum seekers. And that is that our asylum rules are far too narrow, and we are sending people who are living lives of misery away. But that somehow is problematic for him, but not in the way you would think.
DeRoy's idea is going to expose mass hypocrisy on the left. And here's why, Steve. We know now, just from interviews of people on the ground and from historical results of asylum seekers, that most of the people coming here are not, in fact, coming here for asylum. Some are, but not all. We know that because a lot of people's asylum rejection claims are rejected. Matter of fact, the overwhelming majority are. Most people are coming here for...
I just understand what that logic is. All those people who, let's say, start playing baseball at the beginning of the year and say they want to win the World Series, they're not really, because they don't all win it.
Yeah,
What are those baseball players up to?
Most
What are
teams
they-
are
what
not
are they doing?
honest, frankly. Well, they just want to be subsidized to play during the year with no intention of winning.
That's right. When anybody goes in for a job interview and they say they want the job interview, well, we know they don't really want the job interview because they don't all get it. In fact, the vast majority of people who go into a job interview don't get the job interview, don't get the job. Therefore, the numbers are, I mean, probably more so than asylum seekers. I don't know if it's 10%, but I mean, you go in for one job. The number of people who we interviewed just for a job at the Majority Report who did not get it suggests that really almost 87% of the people who came in for this job didn't really want it
You have to
because they
question-
didn't get it.
Probably true.
You have to wonder
actually.
what their motives were then.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
They
A
wanted
lot
to
of
waste
hypocrisy.
Sam's time. They wanted to waste Sam's time.
A lot of hypocrisy.
Economic opportunists.
Yeah, let's hear what
economic opportunity. Now,
What?
how does that lead into the hypocrisy on the left? Well, the left, I'm not talking about all Democrats. I'm talking about the far left has done nothing over the past 30 or 40 years but bash capitalism as a means for economic prosperity. So you can't have it both ways. Either people in countries that don't practice capitalism are coming here for capitalism's opportunities, or they're not. So when you say to them, well, why are they coming here? Oh, they're coming here from economic opportunity. Why? Because we're the freest country on earth. Then why are you bashing our economic system? This is the kind of piece that exposes them if you get them on the record to answer. DeRoy's right. If it's about economic opportunity, Panama is closer and probably has some opportunities there as well. But the left won't admit that. That's why, Steve, they constantly focus on, oh, they're coming here for asylum. Some are. Most of them are not.
Wait, what? I would challenge, I would like to ask every single one of those people on the Fox and Friends couch right now, do you know what he was talking about? And see what they, completely pretzel logic.
They don't practice capitalism in Mexico.
Apparently, Mexico's non-capitalist.
What economic system do they have in Honduras?
Freedom.
Michael's
No, I mean
non-freedom, non-freedom.
Internationalist around here.
Honduras practices something that we're super fond of, which is narco-capitalism back in
Right.
the United States. I don't know what the problem is.
I would
In
say
fact,
El
like, if people
Salvador
are-
is also like that.
Yeah, people in Honduras and El Salvador should
But
be
I just wanna
thrilled.
know,
They
is
have
Dan-
highly free societies.
Is Dan Bongino saying that Panama has more opportunity than America? He doesn't think America's the best?
I think he got confused there because I think what he meant is they couldn't get economic opportunity in Panama, but they can get refuge there if they just want that. I
like to think, I think he got confused there. Could be a summary of Dan Bongino's career.
Dan Bongos.
Dan Bongos.
I'll tell you something.
Bongos got confused, brah.
In fact, some of the only people who have not been forced to migrate to cities and sometimes the U.S. are the ones living in the autonomous Zapatista communities, at least in Mexico. So
Very possibly. I mean,
that
that's
are
the
not
case.
capitalist.
So if I understand what Dan Bongino's point is that we should what is the point? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Like,
The point is they want to come here because capitalism's so awesome.
It's 2 points. One, they're mostly liars.
But they only
and
can
they're
come
not really
here-
trying to get asylum, but it's awesome here because we have capitalism.
and the ultra left are a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah, because on one hand, they want them all to come here, but they won't admit
It's a little
the reason
clear.
they want to come here is because of capitalism.
Yeah, Bongino's saying they're not leaving because of like terrible circumstances from where they had to leave. They're leaving because they saw Shark Tank.
Well, I propose a third. I propose a third way, which is we eliminate all regressive policies aimed at immigrants. Eliminate them completely. Then we implement socialism in this country and see, because presumably they'll all get the hell out.
They're all
so
head
let's
to
run
Panama.
an experiment.
That's how
We'll
we can
go
get
to
rid of 'em.
Panama. They're gone. Let's
Yeah.
see how that works out. I will totally take that bet.
Because isn't the key point that they have in the back of their mind that if we do socialism, more of these people are going to come here?
Yeah, because I thought it was that they come here to leech off of our welfare systems.
Weird.
Oh man,
Who's the
bongos
hypocrite
all
now?
over the place.
All over the place.